Hello dear students, a very warm good morning to all of you and welcome back in our science session. So as we know, in our science session we are discussing about lesson number 3, and what is the name of our lesson? That is safety and first aid. Okay. So regarding this lesson, already we have seen some points. We have seen that which are the safety rules that we have to follow whenever we are at home. Okay. So in today's session we will move for the next one point or the next one concept. Today in this session we are going to discuss about which safety rules we have to follow in the playground, in school and on the road. Okay. So first we will start with the first one point, that is safety in the playground. So as we know that the accidents can happen anytime, anywhere without telling us or without knowing us. Okay. So that is the reason wherever we will go, there we have to take some safety precautions or we have to follow some safety precautions. So now let's discuss about which safety rules we have to follow in the playground. So if I say the playground, it is your favorite place. You are enjoying the different games in the playground. You are running, you are jumping, you are enjoying on the swing, you are enjoying on the seesaw. So there are so many different things are there on that you are playing. Okay. So whenever you are handling all these things or whenever you are sitting on the different apparatus, that time you have to take care some, okay, or you have to follow some safety measures. So let's discuss about that. So we should be careful whenever we are playing in the playground, or we should follow these some safety rules whenever you are playing in the playground. First one, which is very important, do not push to anyone. Don't push anyone while playing. Okay. Next one, do not play the rough game. Rough game is what? Pulling, pushing, throwing something on each other. That is called as what? Rough game. Okay. So do not push to anyone, do not pull to anyone, do not play the rough game. Okay. So as we know the swing, you can see in the image also swing. So if someone is sitting on the swing, then you just wait for your turn and do not stand near to the swing. Okay. Stay away from the swing, because it is the possibility because of that moving motion of the swing, you might will get hurt. Okay. So wait for your turn, do not push to anyone and don't stand near to the swing. Okay. Next one, if you are sitting on the seesaw, do you know seesaw? Yes, obviously you are enjoying on the seesaw. So in the image also you can see the seesaw. So if you are sitting on the seesaw, actually if you want to or if you enjoy that seesaw, then you need a partner. Okay. So without telling your partner, do not comes down from the seesaw. Okay. So what I can say that without informing your partner, do not jump out from the seesaw. So these are the certain safety rules that we have discussed. So each and every time you should take care of yourself. You just follow some safety rules. Okay. So here what we have discussed about the safety in the playground. We have discussed that do not push to anyone, do not play the rough game, do not stand near to the swing, wait for your turn. Also we have discussed what? If you are sitting on the seesaw, then without informing your partner, do not jump out from the seesaw. Okay, so this is all about safety in the playground. Now next one we will see, that is what? Safety in school. Okay. So my dear students, I know that you are missing your school a lot. Okay. Because of this pandemic situation, we cannot or you cannot come into the school. So once you come in the school, obviously you are enjoying the different periods, and your most favorite period, that is nothing but what? PT period. Whenever there is a PT period, you are so energetic, you are so enthusiastic, okay, and you are in so much hurry that I want to go first, I want to go first. And because of that hurry, what happens? Sometimes the accidents can happen in the school also. Okay. So to avoid that accidents, we have to follow some safety rules or we have to follow some safety measures. Okay. So which are the safety rules? Which are the safety measures? Let's discuss. First one, very important, do not push to each other, and very important, do not run on the stairs or do not push to anyone on the stairs. Okay. So while walking, you just walk properly, do not push to anyone while walking or do not push to anyone on the stairs. Next one is that do not throw the things in the classroom. Do not throw the scale, pen, pencil, etc. Whatever it is there. Okay. So if you will throw that, because of that what will happen? Someone will get hurt because of your throw. Okay, so that is the reason do not throw any material in the classroom. Next one is that very important. Okay, if no one is in the class, then you are just free, then you are enjoying your free period. That time what you are doing, you are jumping on the benches, you are climbing on the benches, but no, this is totally wrong. If what will happen, if you will fall down from the bench, obviously you will get a hurt. So the very important thing, or which is a very important safety rule, that is what? Do not climb on the bench or do not jump on the benches. Okay, so these are the certain safety rules that we have to follow in the school to avoid the accidents. What are that rules? We have discussed about do not push to each other on the stairs and while walking. Next one is that after that what we have discussed, do not jump on the benches and do not throw any things in the classrooms. Okay, so this is all about safety in school. Now next one point we will discuss, that is safety on the road, which is very important. Okay, so let's discuss about which are the safety rules that we have to follow whenever we are walking on the road. So what are the reasons for the accidents? First of all, I can say that the reasons for the accidents are what? Careless driving. Careless driving means what? They are not following the rules of the traffic, or they are avoiding the traffic rules. Also next one I can say that what? Carelessness of pedestrian. Now what is mean by pedestrian? Pedestrian means what? The person who is walking on the road. Okay, the person who is walking on the road, that person is called as what? Pedestrian. Okay, so because of the carelessness of pedestrian and because of the carelessness of driver, so many accidents takes place on the road. But if you want to avoid that accidents, then we have to follow some safety rules. Because of that we can keep ourselves safe. Okay, so let's see which are the safety rules that we have to follow on the road. First, if you want to walk on the road, then you always use the pedestrian path. Okay, so what is the pedestrian path? You can see in the image also what is in the pedestrian path, although it is also common word, we are using footpath. On the footpath only we have to walk. Next, if you want to cross the road, then you have to use the zebra crossing. In the image you can see how exactly the zebra crossing. Okay, so if you want to cross the road, then you have to use the zebra crossing. If you want to walk on the road, then you have to use the pedestrian path or you have to use the footpath. Next one thing is that there are some possibilities that on all the places or on all the road there is no zebra crossing. Then how to cross the road? So if there is no zebra crossing, that time how to cross the road? Yes, for that also some rules are there. By following that rules, we can easily cross the road. Okay, so to cross the road without zebra crossing, first thing you have to do is that first you just see to your right, then see to your left and again see to your right. Okay, and if there is no any vehicle, if there is no any car, a truck, a rickshaw is coming, then you can cross the road. Okay, but if there is a zebra crossing, then you have to use the zebra crossing only. And if there is no zebra crossing, then how you will cross the road? First you have to see towards your right, then to your left, and again you have to see to your right. If no any vehicle is coming, then you can easily cross the road. Okay, very important, never cross the road behind a parked vehicle. Okay, behind the parked vehicle, if the parked vehicle is there, then it is obviously we cannot see the which vehicle is coming out from the front side. Okay, and without saying that if we will cross the road, then obviously it will causes somehow accidents. Okay, so never cross the road behind a parked vehicle. Very important. Okay, always follow the traffic rules. As we know, there are some traffic lights are also there, red, yellow, green. Red means what? You have to stop. Yellow means what? Be ready to go, and green means what? Go. So all these are the some traffic signs that we have to follow, or the traffic rules that we have to follow. Next one, Do not play or do not run on the road. Never play or never run on the road. Okay. So these are the some safety rules that we have to follow on the road. Use the pedestrian path. Use the zebra crossing. Do not play on the road. Do not run on the road. Always follow the traffic rules. Okay. So all these are the certain safety rules that we have to follow to avoid the accidents on the road. Okay. So this is all about what? Safety in the playground, in school and on the road. Okay. But see, what I am going to tell you now. Now I am going to talk about the first aid. Okay. So in before session we have discussed about which are the safety rules, which are the safety measures that we have to follow on the different places. But if we follow all these safety rules, but then also sometimes somehow we are getting somewhere harm or we are getting hurt. Okay. So what we have to do after we are getting the hurt or if after we are having some pain. Okay. So all these things we are going to see in the next point, that is in the first aid point. Okay, we are going to discuss about now first aid. Now let's discuss what is mean by first aid. Okay, what is mean by first aid. So what is the definition for the first aid? Immediate help given to an injured person. Okay, after getting hurt, the immediate help we are giving to that injured person. Then that before doctor comes, okay, before doctor coming, we are giving some medical help to an injured person. Then that medical help is called as what? First aid. Okay, then that medical help is called as first aid. Okay, again I will repeat the definition. The immediate help given to an injured person before the doctors arrive or before the doctor come is called what? First aid. It is called as what? First aid. Okay. So after doing that first aid, we have to take the patient towards the doctor. Okay. See, sometimes what happens, we are getting injured, but doctors cannot come as fast as you fall down. Okay. So in that case, what you have to do? First, you have to give the first aid to the injured person or that patient. And after that first aid, if it is worse, if the situation is not in our control, then we have to take that patient to the doctor. Okay. So what is the first aid? The immediate help after an accident given to an injured person before doctor arrive, before doctor comes, it is called as what? First aid. So this first aid is a very important factor or is a very important need in our daily life. We should learn about the first aid or how to give the first aid for the different situations. We should learn properly. Okay. So see, if we are having any cut on our finger or any part of the body, then immediately we are not going to the doctor. Okay. Sometimes our mothers apply some antiseptic cream. Sometimes they are applying the turmeric. After that we are applying the band-aid over it. It means what? That the things we are doing, that is nothing but what we are doing. We are doing the first aid on that cut or wound. Okay. So this first aid is a very important thing that get used in each and every house, and one should learn about this first aid properly. Okay. Now the next thing is that for different accidents, for the different wounds, different cuts or different accidents, the first aid will be different. Okay. So there are the different types of the injuries are there. Sometimes we get cut, sometimes we get hurt because of the burning, okay, or the burns are there. Sometimes some body or on the some parts of our body we are having the cuts. Sometimes we get burn. Sometimes we are getting by mistakenly we are having some poisonous thing. Okay. So all these are the different injuries, and for different injuries there is a different type of the first aid. And what I said, after the first aid, if still the patient is not feeling well, if the condition is out of our control, we can see that if that patient is still not feeling well, then we have to take that patient or that injured person towards the doctor. Okay. So this is all about first aid. Which first aid we have to apply or we have to do on the different injuries, that we will discuss in our next lesson. Okay. So for today we will stop here. What we have discussed in today's session, we have discussed about safety in the playground, safety in school, safety on the road, and also we have discussed about first aid. Okay, so this is all about today. Today we will stop here. We will meet in the next video with the next point, and for today, thank you.